Hello everyone, Namaste. I'm your English teacher Rajan Sarumagar. Today also we have a very good content, and the last time, let me remind you, I had started teaching you the reported speech. And on that day we had introduced some important parts of reported speech, like a change of subject, change of object, change of tense, and change of time, and all the change of reporting verb. So those students who are watching now, please do not forget to watch our last video, last class, so that it will be easy for you to know. And today we are going to learn how to change the 5 types sentences into indirect. Okay? So let me show you this side, the slide. Okay. First of all, let me show you the change of tense. Let me remind you, okay, change of the tense. Okay. What we have learned here that, okay, last time, if there is a present tense or simple future tense in reporting, then the tense of reported is not a change. Okay? And another is we had learned, you can see the down. If the reporting is in a past tense is verb to said or said to in indirect space, the tense of reported space is a change. Okay, and down you can see I have listed the tense how it is changed. Verb 1 and verb 5 means simple present. Simple present is a change into simple past. Simple past had plus verb 3. That means the simple past changes into past perfect. And past perfect, no change, remember. And the present perfect changes into past perfect, and past perfect, no changes. Emitter, watch were, and watch were had been, remember this. And had been, no change. Shall, should, can, could, and will, would, must, had to, and may, might. These are the changes of the tense we learned last time, and today also I am showing you. And next we learn that changes in the time. Okay, if the tense of reported is a changing, it's a being a change, then you need to change the time also. Like if there is a now, then now should be changed to then, ago, before, today, that day, tonight, that night, yesterday, the day before, or the previous day, tomorrow, the next day, or the following day, last, previous, and next, the following, this, that, these, those, hence, thence. These are the time. So once again, let me tell you, the new students who are just watching now, please do not forget to watch our previous class also. It will be very easy for you. So today, we start our class now. First, assertive sentence. I had told you in my last class, there are 5 types of sentence: assertive, imperative, optative, exclamatory, and interrogative. These all types of sentence are changed into indirect space, but there are different rules. So first we are going to learn assertive sentence. Let me show you. He said to me, I love ice cream. He said to me, I love ice cream. Okay. So now let's change one by one. Said to is changed into told. Remember why? Because there is a to preposition after said. So said to should be changed into told, told. Remember this. And said to, this is in simple past. If the reporting is in simple past, then the tense of reported should be changed. I love ice cream. This is a simple present. Simple present should be changed into simple past. Now let's see here. First of all, remember, I love ice cream. I is a subject. And we had learned I and we subjects are changed according to the subject of reporting. So I is there, So I should be changed according to the subject of reporting. And what is the subject of reporting? He. So I should be changed into he. So, and it is in the past tense, and if the reporting is in the past tense, the tense of reported should be changed. And what is the tense of reported? The tense of reported is simple present, and simple present should be changed to simple past. Simple past means subject plus verb 2. So I love ice cream. The answer is, he told me that. He told me that he loved ice cream. The question is here, he is a subject. Why or how there is told? I have told you that when there's a TO2 preposition after your SAID said, then we need to change said to into TOLD told. That's why there is a told. He told me that he loved ice cream. Now you have a question. The first there is I, but down there is a he. How? Because I and we subjects are changed according to the subject of reporting. So subject of reporting is he, and subject of reported is I. So I should be changed according to he. So there is he. And another question also here, how there is a LOVE, love, Bhavan is there, and down there is LOBED, loved, Bhavtu is there. Because the simple present should be changed into simple past. That's why. So this is assertive sentence, because assertive sentence always start with the subject and ends with full stop. That's why this is assertive sentence. Let me give you one example from assertive sentence so that you won't have any questions. Okay. C, yes, A, Y, S says to me, comma, inverted comma, she says to me. So this is called reporting. This is called reporting sentence. Okay. You are good. Inverted comma. Remember very well, you need to use your mind here. She says to me, you are good. First of all, we will change one by one. She will be she. Says after here is a TO2. Says after here is a TO2 prepositions. But yes, A, Y, S says. Says this is a verb 5. Verb 5 means this is a simple present. So, says to should be changed into TELLS, tells, because here is a verb 5. That's why, tells. She tells me. Then this is assertive sentence. Obviously, we have T as a that. She tells me that. After that, you need to know here, you are good. So, you subject of reported sentence should be changed always according to object. I and we subjects of reported should be changed according to the subject, but you subject of reported should be changed according to object. So object is a me, when me, and it stands here as a I. Okay? I think you don't have a question. You has been changed, you is the subject, and you subject should be changed according to object. Object is here me, so me, you change into me and stand as a I. She tells me that I. And this is a simple present. When there is a simple present and a simple future in reporting, then the tense of reported is not a change. So, you are good. So, when there is are, obviously there is a hidden am and it. So, I take what? I take am. So, I am good. She says to me, you are good. She tells me that I am good. This is a simple present, verb 5, and here is a TO2 preposition, so here is a tells. Okay? Me. And that is a joining word, and you subject has been changed according to the object of reporting. Me, then stand as a I, and am. Simple, simple. There is no change of tense because the reporting is in present tense. Now let's do the same. She said to me, comma, inverted comma, you are good. Now, what is the change here? The change is said to. Said to means this is a past tense, simple past tense. So when there is a simple past tense in a reporting, then the tense of reported should be changed. What is the tense of reported? This is a simple. So am, is, are should be changed into watch, were. You know very well. Am, is, are should be changed into watch, were. So let's do once again. See, here is a TO2 after said preposition. So we need to write here TOLD told. This is above to, this is above to. Okay? She said to me, she told me. Why here is it told? Because here is a TO2 preposition. So we have written here told. She told me that, and this you should be changed according to object. Object is me. So stand here I. And this is a simple past. When reporting in a simple past, then the tense of reported should be changed. Here is are. So am, is, are should be changed into watch, were. So I take watch. I was good. So this is how we change assertive sentence into indirect space. Okay? Now it's time. You can see this side. Now it's time to talk about interrogative sentence. Let me remind you, there are two types of interrogative sentence. One is yes no questions, and another is WH questions. Okay? So let me show you here. Interrogative sentence. Ask ... if whether or if or whether. Two options are there. So you can use one. You can choose one. Ask ... if or whether for ask no question. When there is ask no questions, then you need write ask ... if or whether for joining, reporting and reported. And for WH questions, you need to use ask ... WH word for WH questions. Now let me show you here. First, ask no questions. See this. Anu said to me, do you have book? Do you have book? Most of the student, maybe you have a problem that how to find out this is ask no question or WH questions. I want to tell you, ask no question always starts with auxiliary verb and ends with a question mark. So do is a auxiliary verb. And ask no questions answer always start with yes or no. That's why it's called ask no questions. And WH question always starts with a WH word. Okay. So let's talk about ask no questions. Anu said to me, do you have money? Sorry. Do you have money? Anu asked me if I had money. So remember now. In the place of say to, there is ask, because that is the questions. And for the question, we need to write ASKED, asked, because that is question. So we need to write asked in the place of say to. Okay? And this is ask no question. So we have two options. One is if, and is whether. So you can choose one. And you know very well, do you have money? This is simple present. And simple present should be changed to simple past. And there is a you subject, and you subject should be changed according to object. So what is object there? Me. So there is I. Another is Anu asked me whether I had money. Anu asked me whether I had money. So now let's have once again the practice here. Okay. He said to her. Let's write here her. He said to her, comma, okay, have you collected? Have you collected? Question mark. Look at here. He said to her, have you collected? Now let's know here, have you collected? This is ask no question, but which tense? Question is here. Have you collected? Have plus there is above 3. So obviously this is present perfect. So this is present perfect. Present perfect. And present perfect should be changed into past perfect. Remember this point. Present perfect should be changed into past perfect. And here is a you. You subject of reporting should be changed according to the object of reporting. So what is the object? Object is her. So here comes she. Remember this, okay? So now let's start. This is a question, so in the place of said to, we need to write here asked. So asked, he asked, because this is a question, so in the place of said to, we need to write here asked. It doesn't matter. If here is only said, then we need to write asked, okay? So he asked her. And this is ask no questions. Now, how to join this reporting and reported? So we have if, or you can write whether. We have if or whether word. You can choose one, if or whether. So let me write here if. He asked her if. After writing if, you don't need to focus this auxiliary verb. You need to focus subject. So what is the subject? You, and you should be changed according to, you should be changed into object, and object is her. So her comes here and stand as a subject, and subject is she. And this is present perfect. Present perfect should be changed to past perfect. So past perfect is had, have changed into had, and verb 3 collected. Okay. She said to her, have you collected? She asked her if she had collected. So this is how we change ask no question into indirect space. Okay. Now it's time to change indirect space. Okay, into indirect space to WH question. See this side. Okay, interrogative. Remember this, ask W as a word. W means what, where, which. Okay? And as means how. That's why it's called W as a word. So now let's start. And remember, WH question always starts with a W as a word. So see here. He said to me, where did you keep? He said to me, where did you keep? Okay. He said to me, this is reporting. Where did you keep? This is reported. So what is the subject? You is there. Where did you? And you should be changed according to object of reporting. So there is a me and change into I. Did you keep? Did you keep means this is a simple past. Simple past should be changed into past perfect. Simple past should be changed into past perfect. Simple present changes into simple past, and simple past changes into past perfect. And past perfect, no change. So what is the past perfect structures? Had plus verb 3. Remember this. So the answer is, he asked me where I had kept. He asked me where I had kept. In the place of say to, there should be asked because that's questions. Okay? And me, then we need a W as a word. So W as a word is where. So there is a where word. After writing the W as a word, we need to focus subject. So what is the subject there? There is a you, and you should be changed according to me object. So there is I. And did you keep? This is a simple past. Simple past should be changed to past perfect. So there is had plus verb 3. Had kept. She said to me, where did you keep? She asked me where I had kept. This is. Let's have one practice. Okay. Anil said to me, comma, inverted comma. Okay, let me write here, okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Inverted comma. Okay. Now remember everything. Say to should be changed into asked. Why? Because this is a questions. Any questions? No, I think. And this is what is a W as a word? Remember. What are you doing? Are doing. Aim is R plus verb 4. That means what? That is the present continuous. And present continuous should be changed into past continuous. Past continuous means what? Watch, were, plus verb 4. Remember this. And here is you. You subject should be changed into me. And stand here, I. So let's write here. Anil ASKED asked me, and after writing this reporting, how to join this reported. So we need to take W as a word. So what is the W as a word here? What? So write down WASE what. Anil asked me what. After writing W as a word, don't focus R. You need to focus subject. After writing W as a word, you need to focus subject. So what is the subject? You. And you should be changed according to object of reporting. And object of reporting is a me, so it comes here and stand as a I. Are doing. Are doing means what? This is a present continuous. A present continuous should be changed to past continuous. So past continuous has two auxiliary verb. One is a was and this is a were. And I take what? Was. And doing will be doing. Okay, this is how we change. Anil said to me, what are you doing? Anil asked me what I was doing. So this is how we change the direct interrogative sentence into indirect. Okay? Now let me show you this side. Imperative sentence. Imperative sentence means, remember, the sentence which starts with a main verb, direct verb 1, and ends with a full stop, like go home. Start with a go, verb 1, and home after there is full stop. An imperative sentence is used to request, say command, order. Okay? Remember this. Okay, imperative sentence. How to change imperative sentence into indirect? Like this. Told to, remember this. Requested to with please or kindly. If there is a please or kindly word with imperative sentence, then that makes a request. Like, please come here. Please come here. So this is a request. Why? Because there is a please. If there is only come here, then that may not be request. But when there is a please or kindly word, then that makes a request. Okay? So we need to write requested to. Next, one not to. Suggested that with less. When there is less words with imperative sentence, then we need to write suggested that. We will practice, don't worry. And there is order to. Now let's practice. He said to me, come here. He said to me, come here. Come here is imperative sentence because it starts with the main verb come and ends with full stop. He said to me, come here. Now, this is a common sentence. This is not a warning. This is not a request. This is not an order. So this is common. So we need to write, he told me to come there. Here should be changed into there. He said to me, come here. He told me to come there. Remember very well, if the common sentence, if that is not a request, if that is not a warning, if that is not order, not command, then we need to write told to. Come here is a common sentence. So he told me to come there. Here should be changed into there. Next. He said to me, please feed me. He said to me, please feed me. So when there's a please or a kindly word with imperative sentence, then that makes a request. So you can see, please feed me. So that is a request. So how to change this sentence into indirect space? Like this. This is a request. He requested me to feed him. He requested me to feed him. So me, feed me means obviously that is he. So okay. So he requested me to feed him. Remember, this is when there's a please or kindly word that makes a request. Then if that is a request, then we need to change. We need to use requested to. Like he said to me, please feed me. He requested me to feed him. Okay. Now next, imperative sentence. Continue. Okay. She said to me, don't touch me. She said to me, don't touch me. So this can be a warning also. So she said to me, don't touch me. So if there is a don't touch me such a warning, then we need to use she warned me not to touch her. She warned me not to touch her. Sometimes what happen, that can be common sentence also, like don't open the window, don't open the door, or don't open the window. When there is such a, that cannot be warning also. So in such a case, you can use told. Like she said to me, comma, inverted comma, don't open the door. Okay. This is okay. So if you think don't open the door, this is a warning. So if you think this is a warning, then you need to write CWANED past. She warned me not to open the door. Not to open the door. Or if you think that is not a warning, then you can write she told me not to open the door. Okay? So you can write in two ways. This is. Another is here. He said, let's go to market. When there is a let's word with imperative sentence, then this is a suggestion. You need to remember this is a suggestion. When there is a let's words with imperative sentence, then you need to remember this is a suggestion. So how to write such suggestions into indirect space? Like he suggested that. Remember the upper box. So he suggested us that we should go to market. He said, let's go to market. He suggested us that we should go to market. Let me write here. Okay, she said, comma, inverted comma, LET''S, let's play football. Okay. So when there is a let's play football, then we should remember that this is a suggestions. She is giving suggestions. So we need to write she, this is a past, so we need to write suggested. She suggested, okay, remember this. She suggested, you can write here us also. She suggested us that. Then we should play football. Remember this very well. When there is a let's word with imperative sentence, suggested, that, and we should. Don't forget this. Okay, this is a way to change into indirect space. And we don't have enough time today also, but still we are raised to learn optative sentence and exclamatory sentence. And next time I will try to include this, rest of the parts. Even I will come with a different, very good content on that day also. So thank you very much. Stay happy. Stay